Yeah, you know what this means. We've got a brand new update here in GarageBand iOS. It's called Electronic Drummers and it looks pretty cool. And in this video, we're going to take a first look at it and see what it can do and how it can roll. Wow, I chose a really bad shirt for this video. Let's jump in and take a look. So we're going to get this pack. We're going to hit this. So if you haven't got this already, jump into your GarageBand. You're going to be able to download it. It will be here in your sound library. So that's downloaded. How quick was that? That was pretty quick. If you haven't done this before, you need to come in here into GarageBand and go to your sound library. Tap on that one. And then up in the top right corner here, you'll see Electronic Drummers. And this is the one you got there. If you hit the preview, you get a bit of this going on, right? Yeah, so we've got some new drummers here. Let's take a look. Let's read the description of what's going on here. We've got electronic drummers. We've got instantly add fire beats to your tracks with 5 new virtual electronic drummers and drum kits. Easily produce drum patterns in a wide range of styles, including hip hop, house, electro, pop, and synthwave. Get started quickly with a collection of drummer loops that you can personalize with an intuitive set of controls, or load up any of the new signature electronic kits to build your own custom beat from scratch. How cool is that? So who have we got here? Well, we've got new drummers. We've got 5 of them. We've got Maya, Duncan, Ronnie, Julian, and we've got Anton here on the kit. And then we've got new drum kits. We've got Leon, we've got Silver Lake, we've got Seismic, we've got After Party Beat Machine, and then we've got 65 drummer loops. If you've never played with drummer loops, they're very cool. And we're going to check those out in just a moment. So let's dive in and get on with this one. So if we jump in here, we're going to start a new track. And let's first of all check out drummer. So we're going to scroll across until we get to drummer, and then we're going to tap on more drummers here. And you'll notice that as well as our acoustic drummers there in our electronic, here is our new drummers. There's Ronnie, there's Julian, we've got Maurice, yeah, we know all those ones, and we've got Maya and Duncan. So what I thought we would do is, why don't we jump in here and take a look at these and just see what they can do to start with. And for those that are here live, because we are doing this live, because why not, you can let me know if you want me to check out anything in particular. But jump on your phone, jump on your iPad, download this now. It should be right there in your GarageBand sound library. All right, let's start out with Ronnie. He's got some electro trap beats going on. And if we tap here on his presets, you see he's got Subterranean. He's then got Slow Burn, Red Alert, Hardstyle, Future Sounds, Digital Fusion, Bring the Noise, and Aftershock. These are going to please a lot of people because these are the sort of sounds that we don't have a lot of in GarageBand, but we want in here. So let's take a look at some of these. If we try Aftershock, and let's just, we'll hit play on these and we'll just see, we'll go through all of these and see what Ronnie's going to lay down. So this is Aftershock. There you go. We'll turn off our, let's turn off our metronome, shall we? So we've got some Aftershock. Let's bring the noise. Yeah, right. Digital Fusion. Future Sounds. Hardstyle. Red Alert. Slow Burn, and Subterranean. Now there's a lot of 808 going on in there. There's a lot of low down sort of noise there. Not the sort of thing that I would normally use. But yeah, it's cool. It's there. It's available for you to use. We've got Julian, Modern House. Who else loves some house? Well, I love some house back in the 90s. And what's modern house going to do here? Let's find out here. So we come in here to our presets. Let's just take a listen. We won't do all of these for all drummers, but for Julian, we have to make an exception. We got Furious 4. Let's take a listen. Yeah. Higher and higher. A bit of Ibiza Sunrise. There you go. I feel like being really hungover on a beach in Spain right now. Paradise. Starburst. The Warehouse. White Label. And Wildfire. Now, okay. If you're like me, you might not be an electronic producer. So are these sounds going to be what you use? Maybe, maybe not. But you know what? You know what we do have? Yeah, we got some. These are the ones that I'm interested in. The alternative. So we've got Maya and Duncan. So Maya's doing some modern 80s style stuff, and I've already had a quick play with Maya. Look at these sounds. Just the names of them make me feel happy. Boombox, dot matrix, hot pink, hoverboard, laserdisc, maximum headroom, player one, request line. That's pretty cool, yeah. Exactly, right. And yeah, I'm sorry, folks that are here live. We'll jump into some Q&A afterwards. I'm just going to go through, give us a bit of a listen to these, and then we'll jump into some Q&A. But we got Boombox here. That sounds like this. Boom. That's more like it, right? We got the dot matrix. Anyone use the dot matrix printer back in the day? Didn't sound like that. Some hot pink. Some hoverboard. Some other generic 80s reference. Max Headroom. Anyone watch the Max Headroom show? Very cool. Player one. Request line. Some pretty cool. And look, Apple are smart here, right? They've given some beats, they've given some sounds that are the synth wave, they're the 80s. It's what's hot right now, and it's what people are going to be into. So that's what they've gone with here. And our final drummer, the fourth of our new wave, or do we have five? I'll have to go back and check. I think this is the last one, is Duncan. Duncan in the house. Duncan will always be the horse in The Simpsons, you know, the Furious D. Let's come in and take a look at this. So we got, again, some 80s kind of sounds. We've got Circuit Breaker to start us off here. Let's take a listen to this one, shall we? And then we'll go through the sounds. Yeah. Hit Factory. Hybrid Machine. Just Dance. Great video game. Light Me Up. Plastic Jungle. Radio Heart. And finally, Shooting Star. Nice, right? Some cool sounds, some good stuff in here, and they are our drummers. Now let's come and have a look. I'll make sure that, well, we won't do that. We'll make sure that we've got all of our drummers. Come back over here. Come to me. We'll make sure that we've got all of our drummers. We've checked out all of the different sounds here. So we'll go back to our sound pack just to make sure that we have checked out everybody in the electronic drummers. And this was a bit of a surprise here. Oh, look, we got one more. We've got a new hip-hop drummer, Anton. We better check out Anton. Anton's in the house. What's Anton got on his radar? Let's come over and take a look. Drummer, more drummers, and electronic. And where's Anton? Here we go. Modern hip-hop. So there you go. If you're a hip-hop producer, you got Anton. And look, you know he's cool because his head's on the side and he's wearing a backwards cap. Two things I could never pull off. Anton, I'm jealous. Ambition. Ambition. Who doesn't have some ambition? This looks like a bit of a low key kind of beat, or not. Some bouncing. Yeah, bit of Chi-Town. Some Entourage. First Class. In the Club. Hang on. Wait. Hold on. Stop the music. In the Club? I'm almost positive that it's in the Club. Unless I've been lied to by everyone for the last ever, it's in the Club, right? Anyway, let's go back to In the Club. Okay, it's still cool. Despite the incorrect spelling, it's still cool. What about some Jet Setter? And To the Top. Now, don't forget, if you're new to GarageBand, you're new to drummers, you can come in here and you can start playing around with these. So you can adjust these to your heart's content. You can play around with all the different sounds. You can play around with what percussion is in here. You can add in cymbals, shaker, hi-hat. You can change up your kick and snare pattern, and you can get yourself something completely custom and unique like this. Right, so you got some control over there. Now, this new sound pack is not just, oh look, I've got two drummers on there now. It won't let me add any more. It's not just your drummers. We've got some other things in here as well. So we do have the 5 new drummers. We've got 5 new drum kits. So they all play new drum kits, which you can use separately. And we've got new drummer loops. So let's jump over to the drum kits first, shall we? We'll jump over here and let's grab the drums. Now, I like to use the beat sequencer here to play around with and add in our new kit. So if we tap in the bottom left here, we can throw in a new kit. So if we go recently downloaded is always a good way to go. And we can go to electronic drummers. There we go. And here's your 5 new kits, right? So we won't do all of these because you can play around with these yourself. Go over and update your GarageBand right now. Go to your sound packs and it should be sitting there shiny and new, ready for you to go. But let's try Neon. That sounds the best. Yeah, there we go. I thought Neon would be the most 80s sounding kit. So you've got your kit pieces there that you can add in. You can change all these up, and then if we add these in, we can change. Oh, how do you get the actual sound? I can't even remember. I thought it played the sound when you added them in, but apparently not. Shows what I know about the beat sequencer. But we can load up with a whole bunch of different 80s sounds, and we can make it sound like. Very cool. And of course, don't forget, you can actually just use your standard drums, right? So if we come in here and we go to acoustic drums, even though we're not using acoustic, we can change our kit here. And if we're playing this, you can go into your electronic and we can find some of these here. So if we again want to find that Neon kit, where are you, Neon? Oh, they're in a weird random order here. Or are they just in, no, they're just in alphabetical order, Pete. Neon. So here you go. You can, yeah. You can play in. And you can even change around like the drive and the crush on these to give them a little bit more. That's a little bit insane. Let's okay, don't do that. Don't do what Pete did there. But you got low cut and high cut filters. You got your drive and your crush. You got a lot of things here to play around with when it comes to your new brand spanking electronic drums. So if you're an electronic music producer, you're going to be pretty happy right now, yeah? There's one more thing that we need to show before we answer a few questions. If anyone here live has questions, jump in and let me know. And that is the loops. So if we go to our track, we'll just go into audio recorder, even though we're not going to do anything. Oh, now you're going to work. Now you're going to turn on monitoring. Is that going to come back through my proper channel now? I hope so. I had a few audio issues before the show. So we've got the audio here. What we need to do is go up to, where are my loops at? Oh, we've got to go here. Go back to my view here. There you go. We've added in 2 drummer tracks. I didn't even realize we'd done that, but they kind of work well together, don't they? Duncan and Anton. Duncan and Anton, friends for life, not just a summer or a spring. Let's come into loops here, and oh, you saw them there briefly, but if we scroll on down, you would have seen it popped up some of our new drummer loops. So if we come in here, what we should be able to do is filter. We're going to filter by, tap on that one, sound packs. We're going to filter by our electronic drummers only, and then we're going to come back, and boom, here we are. So if you don't want to go in and play around, if you don't want to play with Anton, with Duncan, with Julian, or Jules, I'm going to call him Jules from now on. If you don't want to play with Maya, and if you don't want to play with Ronnie, guess what? You can bring them on in here. So you can grab one of them. So you want Ronnie's Bring the Noise, you can just grab it, you can tap it, and you can slide it, and it'll say, you're already using 2 drummer tracks, Pete. You should know that by now. You're an experienced GarageBander. So what I need to do is delete out Anton. Sorry, Anton. You're out of the band. See ya, sucker. And we'll just remove these because why not? And we'll come on back and grab a loop. But yeah, as we were doing there, was it Anton that we're bringing in? No, Anton was fired, wasn't he? Do we do double Duncan? No, we've got to bring Julian back. So if we wanted Julian's higher and higher, we can bring that on in. And there you go. It's a predetermined drummer loop there. So what's Duncan and Julian together going to do? Yeah. There you go. Nice, right? So, yeah, it is just drummers. Duncan, there you go. Jade Star's got it. Duncan, Anton and Duncan together. Or Julian and Duncan. No, that's not going to work. What do you think? Anyone excited about this? I think it's pretty cool. Anytime we get new sounds, I'm pretty excited. There's nothing here that's melodic, though. Like, this is all rhythm, right? This is all drum sounds. This is all rhythmic sounds. There's nothing in this sound pack that's going to be melodic for any music melody makers. But guess what? Anytime we get something new for free in GarageBand, that's cool, because you can download these right now for free. There you go. Just to review, we have 5 drummers. We've got Maya, Duncan, Ronnie, Julian, and Anton. Who will I use? I'm liking the idea of Maya and Duncan, especially Duncan. Was Duncan the 80s guy? I think so. I like the 80s sound. We got the 5 new drum kits. It's always good to have some new drum kits if you want to do something there. And you got 65 new drummer loops. Don't forget, if you haven't grabbed the last one, the keyboard collection, this is probably my favorite one of all time. We got these kind of funky vibes here. Right? If you haven't played with the keyboard collection, do it. And I know space is premium, so you may not have enough space to download all the packs all the time. But yeah, do jump in here and check these out. So there you go. That is just a little overview of what we've got going on here in the new update to GarageBand. Jump in, download it, have a go. Please, if you want any more information about using GarageBand, check out the links down in the description. And I'll see you again real soon right here on Studio Live today.